RGTV.
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 What's up, everybody? My name's Matt.
I'm Pat.
We go by String Theory. We are here with RGTV as well as Inphase Audio.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is DJ Animale, and I'm here with RGTV. We're doing an interview today for DJ Month.
String Theory.
String Theory is me. I'm Pat. This is Matt. And we produce music, perform mostly bass music, experimental bass, dubstep, drum and bass. We're from Omaha, Nebraska, and we like to have fun.
DJ Animale is a versatile DJ that you can put in any room and can rock it. Doesn't matter what kind of music it is, doesn't matter who's in the room, I'm going to rock it.
Typically, we don't focus on the top 40 aspect of things. Not that there's anything wrong with that. We just enjoy making music and experimenting with it, seeing what sounds fit with other sounds, and it's kind of like a puzzle, which is really, really interesting to us. The creations that we make is really gratifying if it's something that we really love.
I wouldn't necessarily put myself into one specific format. Over my 15 years, I've done a variety of events and genres of music, so I would say I'm a well-rounded DJ. A lot of people use the word open format, but I would say as a DJ in the truest sense, I'm a hip-hop DJ, because hip-hop was the real early roots of DJing and bringing in multiple influences into the mix. So at the core, I'll always be a hip-hop DJ, a turntablist. It's what I started with.
Together as String Theory, we've been DJing for about 2.5 years. We got started with that just because I think we both believed that there was some kind of hidden message that people can get from music and a connection that people can get from music. Personally, we've met so many amazing people through DJing, and some of our really best friends we've met just from being, in the scene.
I've been DJing for just over 15 years. Started DJing actually by accident in 2000. Kind of just got thrown into DJing a party where the DJ himself had to bail, but I knew him and I had a good music library and I knew what people liked, and just kind of got thrown into the mix and never looked back ever since.
I think, when we were deciding on a name, we were with actually my brother and obviously Pat's cousin. We were deciding on a name for String Theory, and we thought the physics term String Theory, it's a pretty complicated term, but it kind of means that everything's, connected in a way. When we were thinking about that and, and music in general, we thought it would be a kind of a good combination to, get started with DJing. And upon starting, it was not easy to get into the scene because not everybody knew who you were.
Just going to other shows and seeing DJs, I was into bands for a long time, so seeing a DJ be the whole band was really awesome for me to see that, playing all instruments at once and one person in control rather than a group effort, it was really, that was really cool when I realized that we had the potential to do that.
It was actually my first gig that I didn't plan on doing. The rush, the adrenaline from just connecting with an entire room of people and having them like putty in your hands was a great feeling, and I really enjoyed that rush, and I had to do it again. I couldn't get enough of it, and I'm still doing it.
Drop that beat one more time.
I personally think that we've grown a lot since we first began. The creations that we've created, and just the general sense of the type of music that we play. I think it's expanded and evolved into something a little bit deeper and a little bit more meaningful to both of us, and hopefully for the audiences that we play to.
I feel a little more self-aware than before, being in public a lot, or like curating a whole party. It's a different aspect, so doing it for so long, it just changes you and changes your personality a little bit, I guess. So I don't know, opens you up.
I think now is a great time to be a DJ. The art form itself has really advanced itself in the last, I'd say, 20 years, but really with technology really entering into the equation, there are so many tools at your disposal now to where you really have no excuse to be a whack DJ. Like, you can do anything now with all the technology and even sampling old vinyl. I have thousands of vinyl, and I still use digital technology, and it's a great way to just kind of make those worlds meld and, take advantage of it, embrace it.
There's a lot of influences that I'm sure we both have had. Whether it's like producers that we look up to, or just events that we've been to, or even in a broader aspect of just people that have influenced us, like that were like philosophers like Alan Watts or other things like that. It doesn't have to be necessarily somebody that's been making music that made us want to make music. It's more of just an aspect of a whole, different variety of people that, and we thought maybe music would be a great way to convey a lot of what we have taken in and, put that into a different meaning.
Like Korn was a huge influence for me, like as a teenager. Deftones, definitely. Linkin Park. Eminem, Tech Nine, Bass Nectar, Flux Pavilion. But yeah, and even like philosophers, like he said, like Alan Watts, definitely. Just like showing people things that they may never have heard of before, and not necessarily in music. Like we play a lot of like quotes in our music where it's like thought-provoking stuff. So beyond music, even there's a lot of things that I think influence us.
I'd say some of my biggest influences early on, in the big picture, big scale things, were definitely Qbert, DJ Babu of Dilated Peoples, DJ Premier, both as a producer and as a DJ, Jazzy Jeff, AM, for really pushing the open format genre and putting that kind of scene in nightlife and making DJing much bigger than it is. But I would say those are the big influences. And then I would say on a local level, I'd have to give a lot of shout outs to my boy DJ Busy B. He was really one of the first local DJs I ever befriended and really taught me some things. So that would be what I would say now. But there's a lot of great DJs now that I've learned to love that are just awesome, and my influences change just as music changes.
I think since we started, it's been snowballing into something bigger than we may have even thought would have happened as we began. And I think in the future, we just want to keep going with it. We want to keep playing shows and keep creating music that's going to be better than what we had before. And that's just a personal thing for us. It's not saying that we want to be better than anybody else. We just want to be continuing on our journey and continuing to further ourselves. And in turn, I think that will help awaken the people that listen to our music into like a new type of feeling that they may not have. And I think down the road we'd like to continue like touring. We've just this summer we went on a nice tour through the Midwest, which was really cool, and we want to just continue doing that and see where it goes.
Would be doing bigger events, especially on the corporate side, something I really enjoy doing. Also, I'm working on some music projects as well, with DJing and also in a live music format. So working on a way to bring those two together. So that's something I really want to do. I think production and making your own music is really the next step as a DJ, especially if you want to do bigger things. So that's kind of the goal there, and then just keep getting better every day. It doesn't matter if you've been DJing for a year or 15 or 30 years, you just got to keep your tools sharp.
How about a guitar?
We're pretty alive on Facebook, mostly Facebook. We have Twitter also, SoundCloud. You can hear the mixes and original tracks we have. Beatport, I think we're in Beatport, right? Instagram also.
Mixcloud. We're pretty much everywhere that
Any of the above. We'll put the links in the video.
Most of my mixes you can find online on Mixcloud or SoundCloud. I also do post those on social media, especially Facebook, my DJ Animale page. Go check it out. I usually post a lot of mixes there, and I do take them up and put them down, and sometimes SoundCloud takes them down. So always be on the lookout there, and I even put out hard copies every once in a while. So I'm a resident at House of Loom. Also, have had some past residencies throughout the area, but that's the main residency that I work on right now. Also, do dates at the tavern as well. But with a lot of the springtime and summertime events I do are more geared towards private parties, corporate and weddings. So I really want to keep on touch with social media to kind of see where I'm spinning outside of that.
Is it hard? String theory, hit it. Is it hard? Hit it. Is it hard?